celebrate a special week, you know. This is Children's Book Week. Did you know that? And it's Thanksgiving? No, that's next week. This week, all week, is National Children's Book Week, and I'm here to help because I come from inside of a book, don't I? I'm Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm happy to be here to tell you about my story. And you all know my story, don't you? I hope so. If you don't, then you must go home and read all about me, Little Red Riding Hood. Now, you know, this story was written a long, long time ago, and I am very, very old, even though I never looked at it. That's the best part about coming from a book. You never change. And I like that so much. Now, these stories, Little Red Riding Hood and the Three Little Pigs, and Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you all know about them, don't you? They're a special kind of storybook called fairy tale. Do you like fairy tales?
Yeah.
They start with my four favorite words. Once upon a time. And you know what? I'm going to tell you about fairy tales. They were written a long time ago to help children just like you and me. To help children learn lessons and remember things in life. I'll let your mommy and daddy sometimes tell you stories so you'll learn lessons. It's a good way to remember. And so a long time ago, some people named Hans Christian Andersen and the Brothers Grimm and other authors wrote stories called fairy tales to teach children very important lessons about life. So today, let's see if we can figure out some lessons to learn from the fairy tales. And don't forget, even though you're telling me all about all these newfangled characters, like Batman and Spider-Man and Ninja Turtles, there's nothing better than the tried and true characters from our best love storybooks. So don't forget to read them. And moms and daddies, don't forget to put those in too. They're very important. First of all, I want to show you, and you know I was on my way to Granny's, don't you?
Yeah.
I was. She's waiting for me now, but the librarian asked me so sweetly to come over. I said, all right. But my mother said to please. And you know, she's never let me go myself. I love it when she gives me a grown-up job to do. Don't you love that, Mama? Yes. When Mama says, I know you can do it, but you have to do it my way. And you say, I will, I promise. She said, take this basket to your grandma's and go straight there. Stay on the path and don't talk to anyone. Well, you know what happened. We'll get to that later. Did you want to see what's in the basket? But you always wondered what I was taking to Granny's, didn't you? I need some helpers. Only two. Sit. One on this side and one on this side. Oh, what's your name? Tyler, right? Tyler's gonna hold this bag. And it has a word on it. No. I'll bet you learned that first word ever. No. That's right. He's gonna hold the no bag for me. Hold it out. And her name is Ahana, and she's gonna hold the bag. The yes bag. That's right. Oh, well, it looks good. Let's see. You know, Granny hasn't been feeling well. Mother said, take all these good things over to her. So, let's see what we have. You know, sometimes Granny wears glasses. I don't think she can see very well. Does your Granny wear glasses? Tyler, does your granny wear glasses? Yeah, sometimes. How about you?
One of my grandmas.
Yeah.
One of my grandmas.
She wants to read because... Oh, who's talking? Because sometimes when you get older, or even when you're not older, it's hard to read sometimes or see things. And sometimes it's hard to make out what things are. And I think that's Granny's problem. So, I better make sure that all this stuff is good for her. You know, did I tell you that my granny made this cake for me? Does your granny ever make anything special for you? I just love this cake. She knows that my favorite color is red, and that's how I got my name. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, look! Oh, Granny loves these. What are these, Tyler? Animal crackers. Well, we have to sort these out, you know. Things that are good to put in your mouth and things that aren't good to put in your mouth. Are these good to put in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yes. We'll put those in the yes bag. Well, hold on tight. Okay, let's see. Look at this. You know, when you're sick, what's this, Tyler? You know? Pudding, not pudding, but Jell-O. That's always good when you have a tummy ache, isn't it? To have a little Jell-O. And I'll bet that's pretty. And it looks like blueberry flavor. It's green, or something. It looks really yummy. Is this good to put in your mouth? Okay, that's good. Oh, wait, now, here's some more Jell-O. Oh, look, it's a squirt bottle. Oh, that looks like blueberry flavor. What? It's glue? You don't put this in your mouth? No. Oh, look, you can just squirt it right in. It's bad for me? Will it make me sick? Hey, glue my mouth together? We don't want that to happen, do we? Oh, wait, look. I love these. It's my favorite flavor. Lime juice. That's good when you don't feel good either. Can we put this in our mouth? Look, here's a whole bottle, Mother said. We want to drink this whole bottle of lime juice. Looks good to me. Oh, wait. You see what's on there? That means it's going to make me sick in my tummy. Here, you better take that, Tyler. I hope Granny doesn't want, I hope my mother doesn't want me to clean it, Granny. You said to take clean. Okay, let's see. Is that good for me? Should I eat these? Wait, there's more!
Good, that's medicine. Yes, those are vitamins.
Look, Hannah, it looks like candy.
No, it's not.
Let's try it. Come on. It looks like candy.
It's not candy.
No. It's my grandma's medicine. I taste it even though it looks like candy. Will it make me sick?
No.
I better not take these either. Only when Mommy gives me vitamins, I take vitamins. Oh, and hey. Oh. Scissors. Never put scissors in your mouth. But Grandma Mommy must want me to make Granny hard. You never put crayons in your mouth. Oh, here's some water. That's good. Oh, wait. I want to show you what I fixed. Step back so they can see. On the way, look at these berries. Oh, they look so good. I want to look, here's some really, really red.
They're poison. They're poison there.
Tyler,
poison. They're not
Says they're poison.
They're not
But they look yummy.
No!
Oh.
Only...
We should never put
Only
anything in our mouth.
Only
Never put anything in your mouth that you pick outside, should you? Because it could be poison. We put those in there. And oh, I picked some flowers.
Don't eat them! Don't eat them!
We won't
But
eat
then
those.
if you're green... No, don't eat that!
Granny's wrinkle cream.
No! Don't eat it! Don't eat it! Don't eat it!
Wait, look.
Don't eat it! Don't eat it!
I think it's good to eat this one.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's icing. That one's wrinkle cream. Okay. All right. Well, I think we've got it all sorted out.
What about that?
What about? Oh, here's a lollipop.
Yeah!
And some jelly beans. Oh, but they look like the medicine, don't they?
No!
I'm not sure. Wait. What should I do if I'm not sure? No. What should I do? Listen to this. He said taste it. Is that right? No. If I'm not sure if it's good for me to put in my mouth, I shouldn't try it. Because I might be wrong. I should ask someone. I should ask my mom or ask Granny or someone bigger who knows. So we'll put it in there. And oh look, wait, what are all right. Well, thank you. Oh, those are Mr. Yuck stickers. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, Granny will know exactly what's in the basket, what she should put in her mouth, and what she shouldn't. Would you please clap for my helpers? Thank you. Well, now you know. There's good things to put in your mouth and bad things to put in your mouth. And you always have to be careful. And if you're not sure, you should ask someone so you don't get sick. Nothing worse than being sick, is there? Well, let me just continue with my story. So I got the basket, and you know I was on my way to Granny. And remember what Mother told me. She said, don't go off the path and don't talk to anyone. Go straight to your grandmother's. So I was on my way. I knew how to go. She didn't say don't talk to strangers. She said don't talk to anyone. But I didn't listen. And I was walking along the path and I saw those beautiful flowers over on the side in the grass. I thought, oh, Granny will love those. So I went over and I stepped off the path. That was my first mistake. And I was picking the flowers, minding my own business, and I got a funny feeling in my tummy. Did you ever get that funny feeling in your tummy?
I did.
Like somebody was watching you, and it made me feel funny inside. And I thought I saw a shadow. And then I went back to the path, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, popped the wolf! Stop it! Stop it now! Behave. Yes.
It's fake. It's a puppet.
Oh, really?
It's fake.
Now, the wolf said to me, hello, little red riding hood. He knew my name. I had seen him before. He lived right down the road. I'd seen him lots of times. I knew exactly who he was, and he knew my name. So I said, hello. Talk to someone. He's supposed to talk to anybody, even if he knew who they were. Now, he said, how are you today? I'm fine, how are you? Oh, fine. What are you doing? I'm on my way to my granny's house. run along, and you say hello to a friend for me. Go ahead now, and you just shove me right off. And I got on that path, and I got my basket, and I started running, and the whole way behind me I could hear him howling, really happy kind of howl, and he was going, oh! But then I got on my way, and I kept on going, and I got to Granny's house. I was so happy to see it, and there, I knocked on the door, and I heard a voice inside say, Cuckoo Ben! I didn't know. And I came in, and I looked down at Granny in that bed, and I could see she had been sick. She looked terrible. And I said, oh, Granny, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood. And she said, hello, darling, good to see you. And I said, Granny, my goodness, your ears, they got so big and hairy. You should really trim them. And she said, oh, I better to hear you with. I said, but Granny, your eyes, they're all red and bloodshot. Oh my, are you all right? Oh, it's better to see you with. And I said, oh, Granny, I should give you a tissue because your nose is all Your nose is all wet. Let me get you a tissue. And the next thing I knew, Granny was sniffing at me. You better to smell you with. And I said, my goodness, Granny, your teeth, they got so big and sharp looking. And Granny said, better to eat you with, my dear. And I said, you're not my Granny, you're not my Granny, you're not my Granny. And I ran all around the house. Luckily, someone heard me screaming that you're not my Granny. It was a woodsman. He came, and you know what? He trapped that wolf and caught him in his net. That wolf was taken away to a zoo where he lives today. He's not going to hurt anybody else anymore. No. Not you, though. You're nice. So, you see, that is what happened to me. All because I didn't listen, and it could have been very dangerous. He could have eaten me, couldn't he? Yeah, for dinner. Yeah, my Granny was hiding in the closet the whole time. She's very smart. Now, I just want to tell you that that story about Little Red Riding Hood was written to teach children what? Do you think? Yes. Not to talk to strangers, but more importantly, yes, to listen. Did you hear her answer? To listen to your parents' advice. When your mommy tells you in the shopping mall, stay right by me and don't talk to anyone, she means it for a reason. Because she wants to keep you safe from your big bad wolf. And it doesn't have to be a wolf like this. It can be someone you know, someone you've seen, someone who knows your name. So always listen to your mommy and daddy and whoever's taking care of you because they know best. And I know from experience. Now, this is my pet wolf. He helps me tell the story. He's really very nice. And we're going to tell another story, and we're going to let someone else be the wolf. Who thinks they could howl really well?
I do.
What about you? With the glasses, come on up here. Leave your glasses on. I think glasses make you howl better. Come on, put your hand up there. And you make my wolf come to life. Put it up there. Yes, but you make him real. And you make him move. Now, what's your name? John. Can you make my wolf howl? Louder. Come on, make it put his head up. library, maybe you could look for a version of Little Red Riding Hood. Here's one that's called Little Red Riding Hood, a New-Spangled Prairie Tale, and she's wearing a hooded sweatshirt and riding a bicycle. And what about, let's see this one. Yo, Hungry Wolf. This one is in rap version. How about this one's one of my favorites. It's called Long Coco, and it is the Chinese version of Little Red Riding Hood. So look for those in the library. Now we're going to tell another one of my favorite fairy tales. John's going to be the wolf, and I need 3 little pigs.
Oh, I know that.
You had a turn already. 1 little pig. See who's sitting on their bottom very nicely. You and you. Yes, you. And how about you? Come on. And of course, let's see, what's your name? Alex? Well, I'm sorry, Alex, but tonight your name is going to be Fred.
Be the smartest one.
Fred. And Fred, here you are. You are Fred the pig. Okay, Lucas, sit down, honey. I'll get you the next one, all right? All right, so we have Fred, and we have Gus, and we have Al. And look at Al, in honor of tonight. It's a Steeler pig.
Oh, I'm pretty
So stand over there, Al. You're over there.
I root for the Steelers.
And here, Mr. Wolf. All right. Now, the 3 little pigs. Are you ready? Stay here, Wolf. Just stay right here. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and their names were, wait, Gus, and Fred, and Al. Now, these 3 little pigs were very good little pigs. They were growing up, and one day their mother said to them, "Okay, you 3, time to get out and make a life of yourself because I'm tired of picking up your stinky socks." Because if you didn't know, pigs have smelly feet. So, the 3 little pigs said, "All right, Mother, you've been a good mother to us, and it's time we did go out and make homes for ourselves." And so, off they went, the 3 little pigs, to build their own little houses. Well, Gus, she was the first one who was going to build her house, and she met a man who had a big bunch of straw. She wasn't the smartest in the bunch. And she said, "Hey, can I buy some of that straw?" Can you say that? And the guy said, "Sure, you can buy all that straw. And I'm going to build a house with it." "Oh, well, good for you," said the guy. "Oh, okay." So Gus went and built this big old house out of straw, and it had a window and a door, and in the door it had a little hole in the door, just like his mother had taught him, so he could always look out and see who was out there before he opened the door. So he moved right in. Well, Fred, he was busy looking for something to build his house out of, and he found a man who had a whole bunch of sticks on a big wagon. And he said, "Hey, can I buy some of those sticks?" "Yeah." "Hey, can I buy some of those sticks?" "Sure, what are you going to do with them?" "And I'm going to build a house." "Oh, okay." So he took the sticks, and he built this big house out of sticks. It had a window and a door, and on the door it had a little hole, little peephole, so he could look out and see who was outside before he ever opened the door, just like his mother had taught him. Well, Al was the smartest of the three pigs, was looking for something to build his house out of, and he came upon a man who had a whole bunch of bricks. Hey! Sure! What are you going to do with them? Oh, good! Well, you just take them and build a house. And he did. He built a big old fortress out of those bricks, and it was strong, and it had a window and a door, and on the door it had little holes so he could peek out and see who was out there. Well, the whole time that the three pigs were building their house, someone had been watching them. It was the wolf. He was watching the three little pigs, and he was licking his chops and rubbing his paws together. Can you make that sound? You don't want to? Sure you do. You don't want to be the wolf? Oh, that's quite all right. Anyway, I'll make this sound for you, but you will howl, won't you, John? Oh, good. Okay. Well, anyway, he was watching and he said, "Ha-ha! 3 new neighbors and they look delicious. I know just what I'm going to do." So, the very first day he went over and knocked on Gus's door. And he said, little pig, let me in. I'm selling candy bars for the local charity, and I want you to buy some. Ooh, I love candy bars. And he ran over to his door and he was just ready to open it when he said, I remember what Mother said. Never open the door for anyone till you look out and see who it is. He looked out the hole and he saw, ah! It was the wolf! He didn't have any candy bars either. And he said, "You're the wolf and you're lying." And the wolf said, "You better let me in, pig. I'm not letting you in." And he said, "Well, I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down." Ready? And just like that house of straw crumbled, just like that. And there stood Gus, like this. Shivering in his shoes. Gus said, "I'm out of here." Ran down to his brother Fred's house. He knocked on the door. Fred looked out the window. "Oh, hi, Gus. Come on in." "Oh, is the devil after me?" And Gus could hear the wolf howling behind him. Go ahead. Well, Fred said, "Don't worry, my house is way stronger than yours. He's never gonna come in here." Well, the wolf rubbed his paws together and licked his chops. He said, "Oh, better for me. 2 pigs instead of 1. I'll get them tomorrow." So the very next day, the wolf came over to the house and knocked on the door and said, "Mr. Pig, let me in. I'm the gas man, and I've come to read your gas meter." Fred said, "Oh my goodness, it's the gas man. We better let him in to read the gas meter." And he went over and was just ready to open the door when he remembered what his mother had taught him and looked out the window and saw that it was Wait a minute. The wolf didn't have a gas man's uniform on. And Fred said, "Are you really a gas man? You have identification?" And the wolf said, no. And Fred said, "Come to think of it, we don't use gas. We have electric heat." "You are lying, wolf. You're just trying to get in here. Open the door, pigs, or I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. And Fred said, go ahead and try. Well, the wolf did. And just like that, the house of sticks fell down, and there stood Gus. Ooh, and Fred shaking in his shoes. They said, come on, let's run over to Al's house. They ran, and behind them, whoa, baby, behind them the whole way, they heard the whoop. Oh! Yeah, now you're getting into it, John. All right. So, the three of them went down, back up so everyone could see, went down to Al's house, and they banged on the door, and Al looked, oh, it's my brothers, come on in. So, they got down to Al's house. Al said, don't you worry about that wolf, he's not going to get in here. Well, the wolf was watching, said, ha-ha, 3 pigs instead of 2, my lucky day. I know just how to get them tomorrow. So, the very next morning, the wolf came over to Al's house and knocked on his door. Oh, Mr. Pig! Mr. Pig! Let me in! It's your mother! She sent me to get you! She needs you! She's in trouble! Al said, oh, Fred, Gus, it's our mother. She sent the wolf to get us. She must really be in trouble. Let's let him in. No, wait. And he said, wait, Mr. Wolf. If our mother really sent you, then our mother would have told you the secret password that we know. Because she taught us never to go with anyone unless they know the secret family word. Do you know the secret family word, Mr. Wolf? You don't? Oh, well, wait, said the wolf. Give me a chance, let me guess. So the wolf scratched his head. He said, He said, could the secret word be, let me think, pork chop? No, said the pigs. Of course not. Our mother would never pick pork chop as our secret word. Wait, said the wolf. Let me try again. Let me think now. What could the secret word be? Could it be, bacon? Bacon? Oh, our mother would never pick bacon as our secret word. You don't know the secret word. Wait, I get one more chance. Everybody gets 3 chances, said the wolf. I know, said the wolf. Is it pickled pig's feet? Our mother doesn't need us. You are lying. And the wolf said, you better let me in, pigs. We are not letting you in, said the pigs. And he said, well, I'm going to puff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. And he blew. Oh, he ran out of gas. He said, I know what to do. I'm going to come down your chimney. And he went and he got a ladder and he climbed up on the pig's roof. And, well, what do you think the pig should do? What? One person? Yes?
Make a fire.
Make a fire? Well, wait a minute now. These little pigs are not allowed to play with matches, are you? Their mother told them never play with matches. They are not going to make a fire. They were smart pigs. They need help. They are going to call 911. Wait now, you know about 911, don't you, Gus? Don't you, Fred? Yeah. When you're in trouble. hurt you, oh, you need to call 911. Then you get out Little Red's phone. Dial 911. Go, Fred. Yes. 9, you know where 9 is? 1, 1. All right. Bring. Hello? Fairy Tale Police. May I help you? Wait now. Let's see if Fred knows how to ask for help. What should you say, Fred? This is the police. What can we do for you? The Lord's trying to get... Did you hear him? He said there's a wolf trying to get in my house. I say, the policeman says, oh, that's nice. What's the problem? He's going to hurt me. Will you say that? Oh, okay, Fred, where do you live? Do you know your address? Do you know your real address? What's an address? What's an address? A little secret code thing that tells where you live. It's not secret, is it? No, and it's important that you know it if you need to ask for help, because how will they know where to help you if you don't know your address? Raise your hand if you already know your address. All right, well, if you don't, you have to learn it. So Fred said, I live at 343 Piggytail Lane. And the Fairy Tale Police said, don't worry, we'll be right there. And they did. They came and they caught the wolf up on the roof and they took him away. Tyler, they took him away and he is in this cage next to the other wolf where he's not going to hurt anyone ever again. Where's my wolf? Come here, wolf. Let's hear one more howl from the wolf. Ow, ow, ow. Give him a big hand. And how about my 3 pigs? Thank you. Now, you know what? Thank you very much. Thank you. Who does know their address? Raise your hand. Thank you, John. Who does know their address? Raise your hand, nice and high. Come on up here, sweetheart.
Where is he?
Mommies and daddies, this is good practice. You know what? It's good to pretend sometimes. And sometimes if your child does need to ask for help, sometimes they don't know how. So could you practice with me? Show everyone how to do it. Dial 911. And I'll say, hello, Fairy Tale Police. Yes, and you tell us what your problem is. What would you say? You have to say that you need help. You don't know. Who knows what they should say? Come on. You just tell, thank you. Come right up here. All right, let's try it again. Ready? 911. Hello, Fairy Tale Police. There's a fire. Oh, now that would mean you need help, wouldn't it? Where do you live? 1536 Glenwood Drive. You know exactly where that is. We'll send someone right over. See how easy that was? She did a good job. Thank you so much. So that's a good way to practice. Let me show you some books you can look for about the 3 pigs. This one's called The 3 Little Pigs. This one's called The True Story of the 3 Little Pigs, and it's told from the wolf's point of view. And this one's called The 3 Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. Wow. So you can see that there are many versions of today's fairy tales. Now, I hope that, remember tonight when you go home, Tyler, what are you going to do? read a book. And maybe a good old-fashioned fairy tale, or a newfangled version of one. How about this one? Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Somebody and the Three Blairs. You have to read it to find out what it's about. I want to thank you all for coming and encourage you to read more fairy tales. And I have some Mr. Yuck stickers for everyone who would like to come up and see me. And thank you so much. You've been a wonderful, wonderful audience.